Hello, welcome. Going to be taking a look at, still on the 5090s, we're going to have a look at the Oblivion Remaster. I was initially going to try and do this at 8K, but the game, I can't get the game to go into 8K resolution, which is kind of annoying. It does happen in some games, but there might maybe be a way to maybe force it in the game files or something, but it just doesn't like 8K res. So I'm probably going to start off just at 4K, maybe check out 1440p, 1080p and stuff. Because I don't think you don't appear to even be able to, in the game, be able to go over 100% resolution scale. So even when I had it set to 8K, I could only go up as high as 340 by 2160, so I think there's some sort of cap on the game. Which I have seen before. I remember there was a couple of other games that were similar to that, weren't they? But we'll still have a look. It would be interesting to have a look at this anyway, because we do have hardware ray tracing and stuff. So it'd be interesting to see how the 5090, considering it is the best GPU, see how well that does at like 4K with that all maxed out. We do have DLSS 4 as well. I've got that enabled, overridden from the Nvidia app. Did this game have frame generation? It did, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So we can test around a few of that as well. I will have to go in about 2 hours because I want to try and catch the Tottenham game, which I think starts at 8, doesn't it? Yeah. And then this will actually be my last stream until I think next Thursday, because I've got to go away for work tomorrow. But hopefully, I think we'll have the new Doom game soon, won't we? That's coming in May, so that should be good to check out. Hazy, hello. Carl, yo, Kevin, hello. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. See if we can try and hit 100 likes before the end. Like you're seeing here, I am at 4K. We'll start off at that 3040 by 2160. Got it set to full screen. Motion blurs off. Screen space reflections. I'll put everything completely maxed. So we've got that all set to ultra. We've got hardware ray tracing on here. Set it to ultra. I'll leave it on TAA. I'll leave it on that at first, but I know that ghost loads, so it might be we might be better off. Is there a native is there DLAA on this? I can't remember. I'll switch it to DLSS. It looks like it's crashed. Yeah, there is. We'll leave that off for now, just to have a look, and I'll switch that on because it will probably start ghosting, I think. Reflex, I just want that on. Dark Ghost, hello. Jake, hello. Sort the overlay out as well. Treble Champ, yo, I still didn't get that Arc Raiders. I never got it. They never. Hopefully, maybe whenever I do get it, I'll check it out. But yeah, they still didn't email me. So I think maybe they've got too many people, maybe. Well, that's huge, that overlay. That looks like that's working. Big games, no, I know. Man United are about to go out. I think Tottenham need to win tonight 3-0, I think. If we win 3-0, I'll be confident. If it's a 1-0, I mean, I don't want to take a 1-0 away. Oof. In true Tottenham fashion, you're never really safe unless you're like 5-0 up. And even then, it's a bit sketchy. Right. So, I think, put this into some comparison. The 9070 XT, that's the only other GPU I've tested on this. And that had about... What did that have? That had about sort of 20 to 30, didn't it, with these settings? Is there a way I can fast travel? Or something. Gate of Oblivion. Just would be good to have a look at it in the daytime as well. Maybe we'll just run around a little bit. But yeah, at the moment, this, what's the... Looks about between sort of 40 and 50, really. Mostly, maybe about 45 will be the average. This is obviously Unreal Engine 5 as well. So, for Unreal Engine 5, that's pretty good, because I know Black Myth Wukong we do this, it's like 30 FPS. So doing a bit better than that, but it is dropping down here to 38. Oof. So not not the worst we've ever seen, but not really the best either. Look at that stuttering as well. Frame times all over the place. Power as well actually looks alright. 400 and under 500. So those two things are pretty low, and VRAM's kind of lowish. Might creep up. It does definitely seem to use more VRAM, allocate it at least, more VRAM on AMD GPUs. Look at that, Northern Lights. Where was that gate? Chief, hello. Ghosting with DLSS. Yeah, so I had, when we tried this on the 9070 XT, it was ghosting really bad with TAA. I can't, it doesn't look like it is here, but I think that's probably just because it's at night. I noticed it mostly on the, like, axe when I was moving around. I want to try and get to the gate. I think that's the, it's this over here. Oh, it's at the top of there, isn't it? So there are some bits. It looks like some bits I'll get 60, but it just can't really hold that. Stuttering is because of MSI Afterburner? No, it's because it's Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine in general does stutter like that. It stutters with MSI off for me. Disable power monitoring. Oh, okay. I know what you think. Yeah. That's not. I'm not. That power's not coming from MSI. I'm not recording it in that. I think that's been fixed now anyway, though, isn't it, in the latest MSI? But I'm not using MSI to record any of that. I forget how I get up here. I have to go a long way around. So yeah, those lows are quite poor. We'll I want to wait until the daytime because I feel like it might maybe drop a little bit. It's up there. Is this the... For some reason, I always gauge this really badly. I've got the... What is this that I've got? I've got some sort of like... Is that just like a permanent buff? You tried it, it's still not fixed? As in, like, have you got the updated beta? Yeah. What I was saying is that just use HW info and import power usage in. Don't use MSI for it. If you're using... if you're pulling GPU power from your motherboard for MSI, I think that'll cause problems, but I'm not doing that. But I'm pretty sure in the patch notes it was fixed with the latest MSI beta version. Anyway, I don't think it's a problem anymore. Look at that. There is that stuttering as well down into the 30s. Is DLSS? No, DLSS isn't on, no. Why am I playing at 30? Oh, I'm just testing it. We'll change the settings in a little bit. Ah, so it ran out now, did it? So yeah, this is absolute stutter fest, isn't it? What do you think the best performing Unreal Engine 5 game is? I think Black Myth Wukong actually might be one of the better ones, because although the FPS is really low, it doesn't stutter like that much. Even when you fully max it out. This seems to stutter a lot. Up to about 14 gigs of VRAM here as well, so that's pretty much the same as what we saw last time. Lumen off. No, I've got everything fully maxed. I've got hardware lumen on at the moment. So things can only get better. Things can't get any worse than this. Is that a shortcut? Why do I always get this wrong trying to get up here? Can I get up this way? Here we go. Oh, I missed the path, that's why. So we get about 60 up here. Look at that. Like I said at the start, I was gonna try this at 8K, but I couldn't. The game pretty much stops you from doing it. You can't change to 8K res. Seems like the game blocks it or something. I'm going in. Did something just run behind here? I'm going in, bruv. Delta Force. Oh yeah, that's only the single player's 5 though, isn't it? I think the multiplayer's 4. Because the single player runs like quite a bit FPS less, if I remember. Oh, okay, these are a bit harder. Inside here though,
thank the 9.
get about 60 there, 61 average.
The others.
We'll try switching off just we'll do software loom and see how much of a difference that makes. Try out some DLSS and stuff as well.
We were ambushed, trapped.
I think you're much better off playing 1440p.
But the others are strung across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, 5060, I'd probably play this if I could play it at 4K with it maxed. Is the res display bugged? Yeah, it was just, it wasn't giving me 8K like available. It was only going up to 4K. I couldn't get any higher than 4K basically. I know some games do, some games cap it. I have had that before. I think in one of the, I think it was Division 1 I tried 8K and I couldn't do it because it was like capped. And I know, I think a Final Fantasy game's done that before. It just like fully caps the res. I don't know if maybe it's just not available for the engine, which I thought it would be because I've done Unreal Engine 5. I've done Unreal Engine in general at 8K, but it could just be bugged. Might have to maybe try it at a different later date or something. What the hell? I didn't listen to a word that person said. Should I off? Probably. What partner card? I have a Founders Edition. That's why it's quite warm. This is actually kind of cool. I don't know if you were here yesterday, but we were at like 82 or 83, weren't we, yesterday, I think? It's almost 10 degrees less here. And in this area, pretty consistently holding 60 FPS up to even 70 there. Can I get up there? It just doesn't display it. Oh, right. Because when I was in full screen, it just wasn't giving me the option. And it was just getting later and later. So I thought, I'll just go try and stream. Because I'm going to go for the Tottenham game, so I didn't want to faff around too much. I'll have another look at it when I can look at it properly. Is that the way out? Did I see Borderlands 4 gameplay? No. No, is that out? Oh, this looks good, doesn't it? It looks a bit weird down here. Whoa, I didn't see it there. I think I need a better weapon. What am I supposed to do? New COD updates out? What is it? I haven't kept up with COD at all. That don't look good. How can I heal up?
Join my trophy.
I don't even have any armor. This is not good. Smashing it. Oh, it's out in 2 weeks. Oh, 2 weeks earlier. Yeah, because what games have we got? We got the new Doom game next month. There's loads of games I got on my wish list, but I don't know if a lot of them didn't have release dates. Does this just leads me back down to the where the hell am I? I think that takes me back to where I was, doesn't it? It's telling me to go in here, though. No, is that what the blue objective is? Weapon nerfs. New gun, okay. Yeah, I haven't really, I don't remember the last time I played COD. I tried to play a bit of the campaign, because I actually didn't finish it. But it kept crashing for me, so... Well, I got a bit annoyed trying to play the campaign. It just kept crashing. Yeah, I can't remember what I can't remember what we have to do here. Do we have to get up there? That seems like maybe we've got to get up there. That's got to be it, surely. Claire Obscure. I actually I refunded that for me. I just wasn't really that much of a fan of it. It seems cool. It seems like quite unique. It's just I just couldn't really. It's not really my vibe. Okay, so it's telling me I think to go over this, or is it just telling me to go back? How do I see? Can I see what the objective is? Find the air. Does the blue normally guide you though? It seems like it's guiding me out. It's got to be that tower, surely. Anyone in chat? No. What's going on here? Expedition 33. No, I'm not saying it isn't great. It's just, it's not really my type of game. It's like Baldur's Gate. I understand it's like a really good game, but I just don't enjoy playing. Like, I don't enjoy it. Not a fan of turn-based. Not really. I mean, admittedly, I've never really given a turn-based combat game like, what's the word? Probably enough time. I'll probably play Baldur's Gate. That would be the game that I like sink hours into it, regardless of if I'm having fun or not, and just try and get into it. But I appreciate why, like, it would be a good game. Like, I appreciate why you would enjoy it, type thing. I'm not like completely against it. It's just a struggle because it's yeah, it's just not really what I'd play, to be honest. But I like the concept. And the graphics and stuff I thought pretty good. And obviously it's quite story heavy, isn't it? Got a horrible feeling about tonight? Well, yeah, because you're going to get absolutely battered. I'd have a horrible feeling about tonight if I was a United fan too. Can't show your face anywhere tomorrow. I'm going to be in London tomorrow. So you better not show your face around there. Especially not near Tottenham. Here we go. This is where we want to go. Look at that view. Can you fall off this? Yeah, I think you can. I'm not even going to test it.
Over here, quickly!
Over here quickly? Was that a cop saying it?
Over here!
In the cage? Is that up or down?
Over here!
Oh, God. Oh, was he trying to talk to me? Oh, God. I think he was trying to talk to me.
Over here!
My weapon's broken as well, which is not good. Easy, mate.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time.
Is he naked?
You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open.
Do I find it difficult to get into more
Find the sigil
complex,
stone,
time-consuming
remove
games
it,
such as
and
Baldur's
the
Gate when
gate
you
will
have
close.
the
Hurry.
live stream?
The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Oh, what did he say? I must get the key. I can get into games. It's more sometimes of like, because I work full time as well, so sometimes I'm not like
Take the key. Get
in
to
the
sigil
mood
keep
to
and
be
find the sigil
streaming
stone.
like
It's
a
the
really
only
intense
way.
story game,
Don't
you
worry
know.
about me. There is no time.
I definitely have
Get
aspect of
moving.
that. Like after work, I pretty much go live straight after work. So sometimes I'm just not in the mood, especially recently. I've been like absolutely just work's been like absolutely crazy. So
Take the key.
What's he
Get to
saying?
sigil
Take the
keep
key.
and find the sigil stone. It's the only way. Don't worry about me. There is no time. Get moving.
what key has he given me? Is there anything below, or is it? Does that open the door back? I'm guessing that opens the door back. No, there's nothing down there. Whoa! Find it difficult because it's quite simple. Whoa! No, actually, I'm a very, like... I'm quite an impatient gamer a lot of the time. I'm assuming it's needs a key. Boom. Wasn't there another door that? They both go the same way. No, I just, for me, it's with a lot of games. God, I don't even know where the hell I am. I'm more type of gamer that I can just pick something up and put it down and then pick it up, you know? There could be long periods of time between playing it, so sometimes if it's like a fairly complex story game, if I don't play it for a couple of weeks, I sometimes just lose where I am and then I just don't pick it up again, you know? That, like, can happen. No! You have to go up. What, to the tower with the guy in the cage? Yeah, no, we did that already. What have I got to do now, though? Do you want to... No, what's going on? Leave it. Shall we... I do want to... once we get back into the open world, because we're getting higher FPS here, really. But for now, let's check out DLSS and frame generation as well. We might as well whilst we're here. Let's actually just do DLSS quality first. Now, this is DLSS 4 because I've got it overridden from the Nvidia app. So, oh my. Look at that. From what we had, 70 to 80 in this bit, getting 110, 120 there. It's dipping down to about 100, closer to 100. It's because of this light here. There's a bright stone in a fire at the top of the... What the hell? Can I get both of them? Oh no. I'm over encumbered. How do we just drop stuff? We need to actually put some of this stuff on. Yes. How do we drop stuff? Is that dropping? Drop stack. No, that's not dropping. That's dropping. These are all the same. Just gonna have to get rid for now. Is this something? Oh, boom. I don't like the sound of whatever that was. Getting dips down under 100 here, though, even with DLSS. Knock him off. Isn't this just the same room? Oh, okay, that is actually... That looks like that's ghosting. You see that on the enemy there? That looked like it was ghosting quite badly. I will stream Borderlands 4, yeah. Okay, I'm counting on the fact that I've not seen this area yet as a good indication that I'm going the right way. Oh, does this teleport me? Actually, can I change my weapon? Where's weapons? You cannot change whilst attacking. Am I attacking? Boom. Drop that one. Keep going up. Yeah, look how much better that weapon is. Oh my god, get it. Touch it. Playing in third person. It's kind of nice, actually. I switched to it and I kind of forgot about it. Showing you. It's kind of nice. I don't know. I've got nothing on my feet, though. That could be a problem. I think I accidentally took them off. Boom. We're back out. So yeah, quite a difference in FPS there between when we were inside the gate and outside, because we had, you know, what did we have? 100 and highest of like 120, 130, didn't we?
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes,
If we make it through this alive, I'll be amazed.
but I can't stop thinking about it.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us.
Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you haven't already.
Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
Let's go.
For Kvatch!
But yeah, look, dipping under 60, even with DLSS upscaling on, still dipping down. Which is kind of shocking. You're looking realistically probably at like balanced.
Come on! For Kvatch!
Because look, even in here, look, 50, under 50, going into the 40s with DLSS quality on. And the ghosting is so bad. Which, yeah, that is kind of shocking, isn't it? I'm probably looking at balance to really have a consistent over that. Oh no, the UI's glitched for me. So yeah, to go to balance, I'm 65. Still probably might dip under, which is crazy. 61. 61 is the lowest. There's a head here. Yeah, it's a bit stuttery, isn't it? It's a crime playing this game in third person. What have I got to do? I've got to talk to someone. Yeah, probably. I remember when I tried to play. League of Legends back in the day. It was like my first game, and like I was getting screamed at, and I just never really played the game ever again.
We wiped the bastards out.
I was doing my
It's safe
best.
to pull those people out of the chapel.
I was
Let's
doing
get in
my
there and
best.
make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the
I was doing my
battle,
best on the
Kvatch.
game. I was just
We
getting
can
absolutely
discuss the next
screamed
phase
at. I was
once the
like,
civilians are safe.
how am I supposed to learn this? Oh, you can go through here. For some reason, I think I missed the...
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it?
Mehmet, hello, how's it
There's
going?
no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous.
So it pretty much
They left
resets
anyway.
my low, like, every time I go through a door.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety.
It's the
Escort
smell,
them to the
really.
camp south of here at
Smoke
once.
and fire,
But
and
sir,
something worse.
I want to
You
help
was
in
joking.
house.
Oh, no, I know.
Once they're secure,
It
get
just
back here
reminded me
immediately.
of,
Get used to any
like, there's some
available
games where
blade.
it's like
There'll
people...
be plenty of fighting to go around.
It's like you
Sir,
said,
yes,
it's like a
sir.
crime.
Civilians, it's time to move out.
Not
Let's
play a
go.
specific way. It just reminded me of when I tried to play League of Legends. It's like 55. That's absolutely wild. Really not expecting that on a 5090. 4K DLSS balance, still dipping under 60. To be fair, I do obviously have hardware ray tracing on. I'll go back to native and try and switch some of that off now I'm back to the like more open world area. Because if you're indoors, how do I? Have I got to talk to someone else? $40. What have I done? This is the issue. I don't really listen that much. Yeah. Oh, I thought I talked to him
done
already.
it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes, we're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you though.
Temps is
what
one on the
we've seen
GPU
so
much
far
better
is
today, but
nothing
obviously we're using
compared to the
quite a
battle.
bit less power than we
Fighting
were
awaits
yesterday.
us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Let's get underway.
You ready to go? We need your help getting to the camp. I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
I'll go back to native and switch just Lumen instead of hardware. I'll leave it on. Let's leave it on DLAA. Just so maybe that might fix some of the ghosting. Oh my god, 35 FPS. What? How much better is that if we just go TAA? Oh my god, I can't believe that. Yeah, oh my god, 35 FPS. On the 5090. Oof. I was not expecting that. It only actually seems... Oh god, this is ghosting really badly as well. Yeah, look, you see this kind of dark patches? It only actually sort of hits the 35, 34 over here, really, doesn't it? If I come over here, look, 32, but it seems to creep up a little bit to 40 over here. That's the lowest we've seen, though. We had more sort of 45 in the other area. Everything else I think looks fairly similar to what it was outside. Power doesn't seem to go like over 520, 530 on this.
Damn it! This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse. We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse. But that's all.
They shadow dropped. Oh, what, the game? Yeah, they did. I wasn't even. I knew there was.
He should be back.
It got announced there'd be an announcement,
Should still have
didn't
the
there,
key to the
of
guardhouse.
something. And then
Once
it
you've
came
done
out like that
get to the
day.
guardhouse, find the
I thought it'd be an
passage, and
announcement of
open
like, oh,
that
it's coming out
gate.
end of this year.
Then we can get inside the castle and
I wasn't
secure it.
ready. Yeah, this is ghosting really badly like this. That's shocking. I don't even think, because I was going to switch hardware ray tracing off, I don't even think that's going to help us. It'll obviously help us a little bit, but... So put on software here, still got that set to high. I mean, it helps us a bit, doesn't it? But it's still... Still under 50.
Get moving. We can't do a thing until you get those gates open.
Don't worry, I'll get it open. Okay, no, I won't. Bit of a shame you can't fully switch off ray tracing. Have to at least have low. Is there a way we can sneak around or something? Got your 5090 today. Gonna return it. How come? I'm not sure there is a way in. I don't know what that guy said. Played this game today, but you're bored. Game's nostalgic. Yeah, I never really played it that much, wasn't it? Like the original game. I played it a bit on Xbox 360, but I didn't really play it that much.
We saw the smoke from the
10
gold
frame
road
generation
while out on
times
patrol.
4. Yeah, I mean,
How
you can
we
do all
help?
of that and you'll get more FPS, of course.
We'll be right behind you.
I'm not even sure if does this support multi-frame generation? I've got DLSS 4 overridden, but I didn't know if I saw it. Ah, it does. I'll have to restart the game and enable that.
Lead the way. I'm right behind you.
You need to force it. Yeah, no, I've got DLSS 4 forced. I just don't have the times 4 multi-frame generation forced.
Close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
See that dip there with the lighting?
I'm just waiting for Captain
Like
Magnus
20,
to give
30
the order.
FPS.
Finally, a chance to fight back.
Need to force it on Nvidia. Yeah, no, I know. I have got it forced. I've got DLSS 4 forced already.
Yes, I have it. Why? You do the guard one little favor and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend. You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you. I've still got some fight left in me.
F-bomb, hello, I'm good. How are you? Is this guy going to attack me? What's he doing? What is he doing? Where's this blue marker trying to get me to go? Do you want to make me go back out? Why does it give me a blue mark on to leave? I assumed if you spent 2,700, was that the Astral? Because in my opinion, that would not be worth it. No, like that's too much. I mean, I got the Founders for like almost £1,000 cheaper than that. So, I got a key. Is that what I needed?
We've done good work, but this is no... We need to get to the castle. That's where Count... If the Count is still alive, it's... Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door. You know the drill.
Why does, like, nothing happen? I feel like I'm expecting there to, like... I say, yeah, let's go, and then I feel like something should happen.
When we're done with all this, we'll talk. If we're still alive.
MSI Vanguard. Wow, that is quite expensive, no? Where did the other guy go? Where did he go? Nowhere to be seen. I'm gonna sneeze. My hay fever's been going crazy the last couple of days. I think since it's really hot in the UK, I seem to be sneezing an insane amount. Let me, I do want to just quickly save this and override. How do we save it? Let me just give it a quick save and I'll restart just so we can get 4 times frame generation. Did I like Expedition 33? Not really, no. I thought it was okay. It's okay, but it's just not really my vibe. But I couldn't see myself playing it, like, ever off stream. There's like a ton of other games that I'd want to finish, really. That I'd pick, like... Not saying that that's a bad game. I think it's... I like the game. I think it's pretty cool. It's like quite unique. It's just not really something that I would play. So I've enabled... I've overridden 4 times. So once we enable frame generation, it should be 4 times frame generation. But yeah, it didn't really... we'll have to check maybe 1440p as well. And I think that would just be... In that area, it's probably going to be just about 60. Which is kind of crazy. With obviously hardware ray tracing and everything on. You ever buy this for... I mean... It's going to depend really on, like... If you'll use multi-frame generation. I mean, if you're going to use that, then maybe it is worth it. I don't know. It's hard to say, really. It's hard to say, like, if I think it's worth it for someone else, but, If I didn't have the channel, I probably wouldn't go from the 4090 to the 5090 personally, but I don't really use frame generation, like, ever. Only cases I would use it in is maybe a single-player game. But I play quite a lot of multiplayer games, just, like, in my own. I play, like, a lot of shooters, which I would just never use frame generation. So, I wanted to go back to... Everything's set to Ultra, Lumen, we've got hardware ray tracing. It's going to be like 30, 35 FPS in this area, so I'm going to go quality and then go Nvidia frame generation. And look at that. Shoo! 170. Frame time is looking absolutely disgusting. Obviously, we know it breaks MSI, doesn't it? Can we see how much latency we have? Will it work? There you go, 50 milliseconds of latency, maybe 50 to 60, so that's not, like, terrible. I can't really feel it. Doesn't feel any different.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Martin. Ah!
I'll never forget.
What happened?
He saved as many as he could that terrible
I thought
night.
it crashed.
If only they'd listened and stayed with us in the chapel.
Is that it?
I'll never forget him.
That's the conversation.
Be
That's great.
seeing you.
Who should I be speaking to here, then? Are they below? What is going on? Anyone got any idea what I got to do? What is it he says?
We've done good work, but this is no time to start patting each other on the back. There's still much to do. We need to get to the castle. That's where Count Goldwine and his men should be. Last I saw, they were trying to fortify the castle from an attack. If the Count is still alive, it's my duty to assist him, even if it means giving up my life. If you're with me, we need to get going.
And I thought, yes, let's go.
I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse.
What
You
door?
know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes
Should be able to
open.
use this
Let's
door.
move out.
What door? This door. Go in the castle. How do I get in there, though? There's no way in. Is there a way to go underneath, maybe? Is that... You know what? I'm breaking up. Is there a way, like, a tunnel underneath or something? Is that where the other guy went? I think there's probably a tunnel underneath. Undercroft. We didn't go there, did we? Here we go. This has got to be it. There's got to be a way to go under, isn't there?
That's the best you can do.
Look at this under here. 300 FPS. That's pretty nuts. Considering before we had switched any of this on from outside, we had 35. Okay, here we go. We inside now.
Do your worst.
Are we inside? No. Damn, I just hit him. It's still ghosting quite bad. Can I kill him? I'm guessing I can by accident. See how bad it's ghosting on them when they're moving. What's the absolute max we can get if we go ultra performance? Doesn't actually... It improves stuff. Obviously, it does give us more FPS, but I was expecting that to maybe be a little bit more. If we go on the ground, it'll almost probably be like 400. Or in a cave or something. Or just indoor. GPU usage dropping a little bit, 92%. So we're not even fully really utilising the GPU anymore. Power's down under 400 watts here. Definitely feels a little bit better stutter-wise with frame generation on. It doesn't feel as bad. Oh yeah, look how bad it's ghosting in here. It's a little hard to tell because it's quite dark, but it's definitely ghosting quite badly. What's my settings? At the moment, I've got frame generation, multi-frame generation, DLSS ultra performance. Everything else is maxed out. Hardware ray tracing. Is there another way? Yeah, so underground here, look. Like I thought, 400. It's absolutely nuts. No, wait, it's telling me... Is it telling me to go back? What's the red marker? Can I go back to him now?
We've done good work, but this is no time to start patting each other on the back.
No.
There's still... We need to get to the... If the... You know...
Damn it. VSync, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want VSync on here because it would cap the FPS at 144, so when we're testing, I don't have VSync on. Otherwise, it's going to cap the FPS. That's the only way to go, so it's got to be another... Definitely does stutter when you come out of a door. It seems to stutter. GPU temp is stats is hotspot or classic temp. It's just normal GPU temp. You can't get hotspot temp on the Nvidia GPU. 50, 90, you can't get it. It'll just be 255. It'll you can't record. You can't get it basically. It's blocked. This all looks the same to me. Thought there'd be a way in. Here we go. This is the guy, isn't it? Here we go. Needs a key. Who do I get the key from?
Lead the way. I'm right behind you. Lead the way. Lead the way. Come on! We've got...
I think that's... Who do I get the key from? Yeah, look how bad that was ghosting there. I think that was the red marker. Was it the key? I think that's probably what it's telling me here. How's the 9800X 3D feel compared to 4900? It does feel a little sluggish on Windows sometimes in comparison. I didn't really have any issues like that with the 4900K. Yeah, look how bad it's ghosting in this bit. Look, you see that? Oh my god, look how bad it is here. That is some of the worst ghosting I think I've ever seen. Look at it. For some reason, just in that bit, it seems really bad. Look at that. I wonder if... let's switch everything off and see if it's also still that bad. Is like frame generation and DLSS making it worse? It is. It's not actually... Is it doing it still? I think it's doing it a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad. So, watch out for that. That might be causing a lot of ghosting. I think it's still doing it a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad. Hard to tell. Game right, yo. Yeah, it was high FPS. At some sacrifices, though. That ghosting is quite bad. Chapel Hall. Question is, who is it I've got to speak to here? I'll get a key off someone. Is it the woman? Is it the Is it that woman?
I hope I can help.
Give me the key.
For you? Of course.
What have I done?
Good day.
That's not. So it's telling me to go back out here. Anyone got any idea where the key? Oof. That FPS when you come outside. Oof. Maybe let's just have a little run around. I do want to check out 1440p as well. See if we can get any reasonable FPS doing native at that. Where even are we? Oh yeah, we're still at the gate, aren't we? Definitely feels a lot more stuttery as well. Switching frame generation off. Look, our 0.1% low is 0, but I think that's just because I came through that door. Do want to let's save it and try out 1440p quickly, because I will have to go in sort of half an hour or so to watch the football. So if I'll have to change it. I think I could change it in Windows, otherwise it'll break the stream. So if I go, I'll change it in Windows and then I'll go back to full screen and it should work okay. I did do it the 9070 XT, yeah. Should be on the channel. Oh, you know what? I was having this issue last time. It did this with The Last of Us Part 2, didn't it? It makes my... It's almost like it switches HDR on when I drop the res. It's really weird. Exact same thing that happened last time. Not a Spurs fan. I am a Spurs fan, yeah. I think you're a West Ham fan, aren't you? I tell you what. This is funny. I had to go... Well, I went to a stag do last weekend in London, right? I had to wear a West Ham shirt. Oh my god. I could not believe it. I'm walking around Stratford wearing a West Ham shirt. Absolutely outrageous. I was getting all the West Ham fans like chanting at me and thinking I'm a West Ham fan. I was like, this is absolutely horrendous. Right, here we go. 2560 by 1440. We'll play with everything maxed because I want to see what that's going to be like. Hardware ray tracing on. Look at that, 65. Still pretty brutal. That's almost definitely going to dip under 60 again. It'll be back at the, if I go through back into the gate, this will almost definitely dip under 60, and that's crazy, 1440p. Switch hardware ray tracing off, which we may be doing a sec. That'll probably give us another 10 to maybe 20, so that'll obviously look quite a bit better, but... Must have felt good supporting a decent team. I mean, West Ham are not doing that. They're doing about as bad as Tottenham. Wait, are West Ham below Tottenham? They are, aren't they? Are they in the 17th? Yeah, they are. Which is worse right now, Tottenham or West Ham? I don't know. We got one more point. Doesn't get much. At least we're not going to get relegated, though. That's a positive. So yeah, look in this bit, 52 FPS, a 1440p. I'm getting under 60 FPS in this bit on a 5090, which is absolutely insane. Just shows you how crazy demanding ray tracing is, at least hardware ray tracing. Switch it to software there. It's a shame you can't fully switch off even software. You have to have it low, but would gain a little bit. VRAM and stuff, though, doesn't actually look that bad. I say that, it's gone up to 12 now. But for 1440p with hardware ray tracing, that's not like insane, really. I'm stuck. Why can't I get over this? Why can't I jump that? How do I get out of this? $6,000? What, the 5090? As in US dollars? 6,000? What? Is it $6,000? Let's see how it does with just software ray tracing. That gives us a little bit. It's normally about maybe 10 to 15, I think, on average. It can give you going from hardware to software. Still quite low, though.
I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
I know what you're talking about.
Thanks. Kvatch is safer for all of us now you've closed the gate. Go look for yourself. The
4,000 is the
town
most expensive.
gone,
Yeah.
and most
I
of
mean,
its
6,000 maybe at like
people.
scalp,
Daedra
but it's
came out
not
of the
retail,
gate
is it?
In the middle of the night.
It's not like
People who fought died.
it's just
People who
like the
ran,
scalped price. It's
they
not
at least
actually
had
the
a
like.
chance.
I'm sure you could probably find some for 10,000 scalped, but people trying to price gouge it.
Talking.
I'm just lucky to
But
be
to
alive.
buy it from a store, it's probably not going to be 6,000, is it? Oh, I mean, I definitely wouldn't be buying it for that amount. I wouldn't even. I mean, my one was £1,900. I would like. There's some here that were like 2,800, which I probably definitely wouldn't get. I don't. I sold my 4090 though, which kind of covered most of it, so it wasn't like the end of the world. Why does it feel like I've just been continually in nighttime? We've not even ever gone into the day yet. Is it just because I'm near the... Let's go back to hardware and actually have a look at some DLSS as well. Oh yeah, the 4K, yeah. Yeah, sorry, no one... You got to remind me. I'm always forgetting that. Thanks for reminding me, though. So DLSS quality. Back to hardware ray tracing. That gives us almost 100 there, so that's obviously a lot better. And this is DLSS 4, so quality-wise should be pretty good. The usage, though, look, 95%. We're not maxing out GPU usage anymore. Not even there. 76% I just saw. You can skip. Yeah, what is the... is it T? I think it's T, isn't it? Yeah. What time are we? Oh, God, I thought the game crashed then. Is this an enemy?
Interesting. Leave me to my work, stranger. Western
Brain, hello.
is called Colo.
How to get out of it? Leave reflex off. It currently causes frame. I can switch it off. It didn't make any difference for me, personally. We tried it already. It didn't really make any difference. It felt like it still stuttered quite heavily. It's normally much better with DLSS and frame generation on. The stuttering is like way less. What? It just seems that it's worse normally when you're going through, like, when you go through doors, it seems to pause. That's really where it's at its worse. So you're seeing it at the frame time, it's still stuttering quite a lot, and the lows still aren't that great. We're right near here. Like, look, you're seeing it there stutter quite a lot. Still ghosting as well. Oh god, I took damage. You want to go, do you? Oh my god. One hit. What have we got going on here? Quite a drastic difference as well between FPS outside and inside. There's a huge difference.
Who's there? Where are you? Hello? Who's there?
What's happening?
Well, well, look.
Can they not come through the door? Oh, they can. They seem to struggle to get through the door. This is in typical Oblivion fashion.
Die, Imperial! Die!
Ow. Oh god, there's traps. There's too many ways to go.
What's that?
This weapon's insanely overpowered. There's a trap up there. Can I running jump that, I wonder? I think I can running jump that. Boom. Didn't get hit by the trap. Is that the way out? That is the way out.
Who's there?
What's happening here? Damn! It's gonna set a light. Oh, it just loops around, does it? So have a look at any other settings we want to see whilst I'm at 1440p, because I'm going to have to go in a sec. Maybe multi-frame generation. I mean, it's going to just be nuts. We've got it set to ×4, so look at that. Almost 300. There's going to be no problem getting some pretty ridiculous FPS for switching that on. It's good as well, I guess, that it supports it, because there's still a lot of games that don't support multi-frame generation, but... I think latency as well in this game feels fine to me. I think you could easily play like this if you wanted.
Yes?
The weapon, no, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Greetings.
What's my level in the game? I think I'm level 1. Just say up there, level 1. Does that actually tell me anyway? Yeah, level 1. I need to increase skills. How do I do that? Is there a specific place I have to do that? I can't remember. I remember doing it somewhere. Look, it's indoors as well, 400. So about just under 300 outside. Getting 450, almost 500. If I look up, it's not really gonna. There you go, 500. Sheesh, 500 FPS. Pretty ridiculous. With 20 milliseconds latency, so it's not that bad. Not gonna notice any issues with that at all. VRAM 8.6 gig power, 370. Not bad.
How do you do?
I mean, I have absolutely no reason to ever play like this, but at least we've seen it. Sleep. You got to sleep, have you?
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust
Did
you
we
will
have a
give
specific
us no cause
sleep,
to regret
like a
our
bed?
hospitality to strangers. You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking with its people. My favorite time is the harbor at sunset, the sun and sea to the west.
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything? Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
I still can't believe what happened at the chapel.
Got a quest.
Travaia, Leralthia, Domania, all dead. Bye.
Not worth it. What's not worth it? Interesting though, definitely how 1440p we can't really max the usage.
What is it?
So, can have a look at 1080p really quick, but I'm imagining that 1080p would probably be even worse usage-wise.
Well met.
Hear me, O people of Cyrodiil. So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks! I can read the ancient runes if you cannot! As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
This guy's lost his head.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal White Strake, the legendary relics that have been
Look at his face
fought by mighty
expressions.
warriors throughout the ages. Are you a worthy knight?
Yes, I am.
Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. You clearly need no aid from man or God. Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight? Are you a worthy knight? Well then, I'm the weapon. He went, alas, and now own.
Skip.
He is.
I mean, I think I'm just repeating the same.
Are you? The god what travel to the waste. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the Nine's blessings.
All right, we got the quest. Get me out of
May
here.
the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Let's. I'll have a quick look at 1080p just because we're gonna have to go in a sec. Didn't need to quick save.
People of Sirati.
Just because it'll be curious to see what we're getting. It's native really with that. I'll switch it all back. Now, if I go to Windows, that's just not working. What's going on? Just bear me a sec. I'm just gonna switch it. Switch it on Windows so it doesn't break my stream. Hopefully. No, okay, that's still going to break the stream. Or is it? No, okay, that looks alright. Just need to make the overlay smaller. Leave it at that for now. So 1080p, 1920 by 1080, ultra, everything set to the max here. Hardware ray tracing. Test 8K, I did try, it didn't, the game wouldn't allow me to go into 8K res. It caps out at 3040 by 2160, so I'll have to try and have a look at that later. Some games just cap it. I think it's a bit bugged in the menu for this game. It seems a bit bugged on the resolution, so I need to test it really before I can stream it, because I don't think it quite works properly. And it was taking... I was going to do 8K, but it wasn't working basically, so I just went live at 4K instead. It just wasn't letting me in-game change, like the max res was 4K. So 1080p here, I mean, look, that's still pretty low, isn't it? 80 to 90 FPS. usage, GPU usage, as I thought. 90%, 89%, so we're losing like over 10% performance there. We can't max that out. So still quite poor. Look, dips down even into 70 FPS there. Look at this VRAM as well, 11 gig at 1080p. Seems absolutely insane. 400 watts at 1080p as well, oh my god. Oof. System RAM too, I probably could... maybe it could do with a restart. Am I losing stamina? I can't run any... Oh. Running like straight up a hill. So yeah, overall still pretty, you know, still pretty low FPS. Looking at like 80 to 90 at 1080p, we had about 60 to 70 at 1440 and like 40 at 4K, so... Activate. Have I been down here before? Isn't this where you start? I swear that, yeah, this is, no? This is where you come out at the beginning. It looks just like it. Oh yeah, how do you do this? How'd you do this? Boom. Question is, how do I get out now? No, I don't think that's where we came out at the start, is it? I can't remember. We came out near the other city. It looks the same. Maybe they just copy and pasted the bit like in the cave.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
Game goes on, yo.
Easily done.
This guy's about to absolutely get it. That didn't go well for him, did it? Still ghosting as well.
Hail, citizen. I speak for the Emperor. Or, at least I did. Move along.
I mean, I wanted to see software, switch off hardware ray tracing. Leave it on software. That does give us, yeah, over 100 FPS now. It is still, overall though, it's fairly low, isn't it? It's a real shame we can't ever fully switch off ray tracing. Even the software have to have it set to low, so we can never really truly see what the actual raster would be like. So really still have to... It's not one of those games where you, if you want to play with all the graphics max, you have to heavily rely on DLSS and stuff. Unless you want to drop the res, but I can't imagine there's too many people playing at 1080p on a 5090, but... Get ready for $80 games soon, why is that? Might be interesting to actually go back to... Go back to max and just maybe switch the quality level down to like high or something. How much of a boost of FPS does that give us? So that gives you a good sort of 30 to 40 FPS maybe they're dropping that. I do think you can immediately tell though the drop in graphics quality. Maybe only do a kind of specific, a couple of those settings to maybe gain, you could maybe do half of them, you gain sort of 20. And probably not too much quality difference. I think you can definitely tell the trees. Foliage definitely doesn't look as good. Yeah, I need to work out. I have to sleep somewhere, do I? I just don't know where that is. Scouse Night. What would a Scouse Night say? Ta-da, ta-da. Oof, look at that starring. Xbox increasing their game prices. They do charge the odd game at that price anyway, don't they? You get like Call of Duty and stuff already for a few years, I think. Can be that price, can't it? There might be a bed here. Roaming the woods in the 1500s. I mean, I'm an absolute unit, so...
What is it, citizen?
People would be fleeing when they see me coming in the 1500s. I thought there'd be a bed in here.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try. Yes?
Good luck, Spurs. Don't need it, mate. 5-0.
There's a bed free if you need it. It'll be 10
Oh,
gold
here we go.
for
There's
the
a bed.
night. What do you say? Right then. Up the stairs in the back. And it's the last door at the end of the hall, straight ahead of you after turning that corner.
Boom.
Farewell.
What did he say? Turn right at the end of the corridor. Oh, look at that for a guess. Sleep for 12. It was 17 or 80. 70 though. 70 for a game is already quite a lot, isn't it? It's way more than it used to be. I don't know. That's in dollars though. I don't know. How much is that in pounds? Because here, it's like £70, which is like $100. I think COD's like $69.99, isn't it? Which is probably like, yeah, it's probably 90 quid maybe? $90. Here we go. I'm level 2 now. What do we want? Strength, obviously. I know we've got 11. We could probably do a bit of everything. I've only got 3. Oh, can I can only use them across 3, can I? Speed? I feel like intelligence. Strength, we want absolute boss that. Alright, boom. There we go. Right. That's it for me. I'm going to have to go. Try and catch the football. Like I said earlier, I won't be able to stream now until next Thursday, I don't think, because I've got to go to London tomorrow. I won't be back till next Thursday. What games did we have coming out in May? I think Doom was coming out, wasn't it? What's the release date on that? 31st of December 1994? Well, it's not that, is it? That's the old one. What's the new Doom game called? What game is coming out in May? March. May. Among Us 3D. There's loads of games. I've honestly not even heard any of them. Doom Dark Ages. That comes out 15th of May, so yeah, I'll be back by then. That's actually 2 weeks away, isn't it? So I'll be back next Thursday, and then we can play that when it comes out. And I don't know, is there anything in Elden Ring? Night Rain? That comes out end of May. What even is that, though? Is that a, I thought that's a multiplayer thing. What about June? June comes out in June. That's the British accent for you. We're getting June in June. How do Americans say June? They say Dune. We got Dune coming out in June. 10th of June. Death Stranding. I did want to play that, but I don't have a PS5. I feel like there's a little bit of a gap between games, really. There's not... Borderlands 4 September. There's quite big gaps between the games, isn't there? Deep Rock Galactic. Is there a new one? I think we might maybe get games more towards the end of the year. But anyway, I'll thanks a lot for watching. Like I say, I won't probably be streaming until maybe next Thursday. So take care, and I'll catch you later.